Andre 3000. Today we are talking about the often duplicated, often just play my intro. Our Black History Month. Today we are speaking about Andre 3000's top 5 looks. Speaking of looks, did you see my hair? All right, so let me stop. But honestly, I'm so proud that we finally have a tool that does not cause heat damage, that will press your hair. I already did this tutorial. I will leave it below. Please check out the tutorial. 2-hour wash day. You hear it? 2-hour wash day, 30-minute press. A 2-hour wash day, 30-minute press. All right, and you can go about your business this year. I tested it on my own hair, so you'll be able to use it too. No heat damage. My hair is revert, and my hair is actually growing faster because there's no single-stranded boring knots to get in the way. But don't forget to set my shorts channel as well. So we're talking about Mr. Andre 3000, one half of Outkast with Big Boy. Anyways, so the first one is definitely going to be the braids. I was just talking about this with A$AP Rocky the other day. Like, I just love me some good braids. Like, I just love me some good braids. Honestly, one of the things that has always stood out to me as well is that with you being in music, like any artist in music, like it's not only about the music. The music's like 10%. It's all about what fashion can you bring. And of course, Outkast came out in the early 2000s and they came in with braids. And I'm just like, this is so iconic. Because remember in the 90s, everybody was getting their hair relaxed and straightened and baby haired all the way up. So he came with the braids. I was like, let's go. I think it's really good with his facial features as well, brings it up as well. And next one's gonna be his afro. I feel like his afro too as well, like you have to understand, like think about the word outcast. Outcast is an individual that is not accepted by society, right? Or they have been excommunicated from society. So anyways, I thought the afro was really dope. I feel like as well it was a contrast to Big Boy, because I feel like Big Boy I don't think I've ever seen Big Boy with hair. Let me do my Rolodex in my head. Let me do my Rolodex in my head. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Big Boy with hair, have I? I'm trying to think. I'm really trying to think. Hey, not too much. I'm really trying to think. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen Big Boy with longer hair. So like to have that big afro, that was a big thing. And of course, to me personally, like I said, I love to play with my hair, like how it's pressed today. But honestly, the afro, I feel the most comfortable. I am worried about the knots a little bit. I'm worried about the single stranded knots a little bit. But honestly, like one of the biggest things that I've always loved is afro is such, like, it's not supposed to be political. It's just dead follicles. Don't forget that's what hair is. But I can definitely say, like, it's just such a, hey, this is our hair, you know. And like I've spoken before in previous episodes, there's no other people grows hair like we do. Like, our hair grows towards the sun, and it goes towards the sun, and it goes thick, and it's different, you know. It's beautiful. It was illegal at one point. Remember that? Illegal at one point. That's why we had the Crown Act. That was in the very first episode of the series. But definitely can say the afro was it. I wish he would have put some color in it, but we'll talk about that later. But all right, coming in at number 3, not the bang. The bang. He had a bang. And honestly, when I was younger, I did make fun of him for it. What? I did. I can say I did make fun of his bang when I was younger. I did make fun of his bang. I gotta hold you. I did. But I can say that like now I'm older and I see the fashion. I can definitely say I was wrong. It is different. Like I'm sure y'all know what number 1 is gonna be, but like it was different because how are you this impactful rapper and you got a bang? Can you imagine? They're gonna lift his bang up. Can you hear me? Like, lift his bang up. But it was, I don't know if it was just for a fashion shoot. I think a couple of performances I've seen him with the bang, the infamous bang. But it was really dope to see him go that fashion forward, because one thing that I've always gotten irritated about is that people will sit there and say, oh yeah, I'm into fashion, and then they do the same thing everybody else is doing. The reason why, like, I have as like Rihanna for number one for women, like I was like for hairstyles, hair moments, like one of the reasons why Rihanna is an icon for fashion is that she's not afraid to do something that no one else is doing. People are so wrapped up in like, oh, I'm afraid of what this person's gonna say, or I'm afraid of what this person's gonna do, or blah blah. Like everybody's so wrapped up in that. She does not care. Like, I don't know, it's kind of like she does not care, never cared. She does not care, never care. So I think that was pretty dope as well. That he has he chose to do that. And then I think there's like a little bit of color, and I'll have to look on it. I know I'm posting it right now, but I have to go look at it again. But it was just different. You know me, I see something different, I was like, put some color in it. All right, coming at number 2 is the salt and pepper. As someone who's turning 35 this year, you know, God willing, seeing one of the top rappers that you grew up with, right? One of the top rappers that you grew up with started to get salt and pepper hair, and they're not hiding it. Me, I already have several strands. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them. Wait, on wash day, I don't know if y'all can see on wash day, I don't know, but like I have several silver hairs. They're not gray yet. They're shiny. That's probably why you can't see them. But I have several gray hairs, and it's so beautiful to know that one, you know, it beats the alternative. Okay, it beats the alternative, but like it's such a rite of passage to get and earn your first silver hair. So he has his hair is like fully silvered, and I'm just like, like his hair is like fully silvered, and I hope he keeps like that. I hope he doesn't like get, I don't know, what do they call it, midlife crisis? He's not really midlife, like he's like in his 50s, I don't know. But like I hope he keeps it. It was really nice. It was really cool to see him have it. I think it's I don't know if it's braids or curls. I don't know. It's always under a cap. I just see like little peaks of the silver poking out. But it was really dope. And I remember in an interview he said, and people were asking, "Oh, Andre, would you come back?" He said, "I don't have much to say. All right, time to play my piccolo." Like it's like, because he has like some random instrument he's playing. I don't judge, but I don't know what the instrument got anything to do with anything. But okay. But yeah, like it's really dope to see like just embracing old age. Like, you know how like I already have a lot of my peers are already starting Botox and starting different skin routines. I'm just like, now mind you, black, don't crack, don't start. But I can say I'm embracing it. Like I have family members who have silver hair, and they pick it out, and I was like, I'm leaving it in there. And it's an honor. Because the only people who hair has never aged, they never age a day past when they, you know. Anyways, coming at number 1. Hey, so basically, his epic video, I want to say he was one of the first to have a video where, I want to say, hey, if I'm wrong, please come to me in the comments, but I want to say he was one of the first people to have multiple hymns in a video. Bruno Mars recently did a video. I don't know if it was inspired by that, but similar to that. And I don't know, I think that he kind of started it. I think Outkast was always been a trendsetter, but like I feel like he started one of the trends where you had multiple versions of yourself in the video and you're interacting with each other. Because it wasn't just like, you know, the person just hanging out next to you. Like it was like actually interacting with yourself. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty dope. I don't know. I remember when that video first came out. First things first. Like I thought my press was flowy. Like his hair was like his hair was like moving. It was like his hair was like moving everywhere. Like his hair was like so bouncy. Like it was such a. I could definitely say like it was such a. Like there was so much movement to it. I was just like, 'cause I remember I had a relaxer at the time that he had a relaxer. I was like, oh, you doing my relaxer right? Like it is really shiny. Like I have like a sheen, like my hair has like a sheen to it, but like his hair was like really, really like shiny, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I personally, that to me is like his top hairstyle. If I'm missing any, please put them in the comments. But to me, that was like the top hairstyle that I saw Andre with. I was like, that's that one. I was like, I'm sitting here, I was like, that's the one. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think back trying to think back up. I can't think of anything. Okay, but for Future. So Future hairstyles, I feel like Future hairstyles, I feel like he should do something like, I want him to still keep the grades, but I want him to do lock. I think my future for everybody is like, everybody will be locked, but me, but me. I just changed my mind too much. That's the only reason why I'm not locked up. But like, I really like the locked look on everybody, especially persons of color. Like, it's just, especially when they're done and twisted and cleansed right. Like, they look incredible. But yeah, I really would love to see. I really love to see Andre in some locks. So I really would love to see that. A fade. Once again, like, with his bone structure, I mean, I think he's done like a small fro, like a miniature fro, but like, if you have the hair to grow it and you're not Halle Berry has a no growth contract for me. And you have the hair to do it, yeah. So I was like, yeah, do it. But I don't know. I personally, like, I feel like he should, I don't know. I feel like he should do locks. I can actually see him doing like a shaved side, like a high bun. Is that weird? Nah, I'm gonna say it anyways. But yeah, I think that's it. But thank you, Andre 3000, for breaking the barriers, doing something different. If you're watching this video, just being an inspiration of showing that, like, you can be weird. Like, he was one of my, I wouldn't say idol, because I don't have any idols. But I can definitely say, like, he was one person that made me feel comfortable. I was like, I remember I'd watch Outkast videos. I was like, this is so weird. Let me see it again. Let me see it again. You know, there was just so many, and then of course, you know, my whole my whole middle school, we sung all their songs back and forth. But don't forget to subscribe and share. It's Claire Hair.